Extra, extra, read all about it. Welcome to the Empires Recap, and today we will be going over the chaos and drama of our somewhat respected rulers. This week, magic is in the air. No, literally, our emperors are being besieged with voices from no one and mysterious books appearing. To begin, people must have mistaken Pirate Joe for a postman. There's letters popping up everywhere. Funny, considering last episode he told Lizzie he couldn't read. The first letter is at Forgotten Cove's front gate, hinting at a great treasure for him to find. While Joey is gearing up for that adventure, he starts hearing strange sounds around him.
Am I hearing things already? Skeletron, are you playing games with me? Where is this damn horse coming from? Oh, that's just my shadow.
Another mysterious note appears in his hand, asking a favor of the booty-snatching creature, a strange title overshadowed by the unfinished message. He has fish, but where does he bring them? Oh, there's another note now. Bring the fish to an island in Eversea, alive. Wait, he didn't authorize anyone to live in his empire?
Please bring fish to our island in the Eversea and bring them alive. Wait, are you paying rent? You have an island in Eversea? I don't think, you know what? No, this is unacceptable. You can't just have an island in my establishment. This is not happening. Absolutely not. Nope. We are going to file a formal complaint with the HOA.
Treasure hunt will have to wait as Joey searches for the squatter's island, finally finding it as night falls. He finds a small structure and 4 strange boxes labeled with types of fish, and, in an effort to draw out the owner, catches and provides the selected fish. One by one, the fish are eaten by nothing. Angry, Joey starts tearing down the structure, which, decides to help him out with that. Back at the cove, Joey runs into Ollie the Bard, who's dropped by to buy some prismarine and trade rumors. Apparently, Sausage has been dealing with dark spirits of his own, except his seem nicer than Joey's. Ollie's low on diamonds, but Joey accepts the offer of a future song and propaganda as payment, before making him walk the plank. Returning to the island, Joey finds that the structure has been replaced by a giant flower, and a note from the plant thanking him for the food.
Wait, was this a plant that ate the fish I brought it? Am I like its father or something? This is my child.
Joey flies to Sanctuary. He needs advice from someone good at being a daddy. Sausage is happy to come and help Joey with the newly named Plantia, who asks for turtles for friends. Moving turtles and making them stay isn't easy, but fatherhood never is, and after some trial and error, they have a nest of turtle eggs on Plantia's island, so they will always come back. With Plantia satisfied for now, Joey finally heads out on the treasure hunt, starting with a hunt through the fog of the Evermore. He finds a trail of clues that leads him out of the Evermore and to the desert. It is the treasure of the sand, after all. And X marks the spot!
Dig down here? Okay. Oh! Get me out of here! Oh no!
It was a trap! And all his stuff is there. Swiftly enough to cause technical issues, Joey flies back out to the desert and strikes down the foul beast after another close call. The monster of the sands is no match for the god of the sea. Now, to plan vengeance for whoever set the trap.
A trap may require explosives, and one of the guys with a brand new gunpowder farm is Whip. He's creating a new contraption for his gunpowder farm with the Animalia Mare. And to build factory housing for their gunpowder farm, he needs to do some piglin bartering. A quick stop in Animalia to get some name tags, and he's off to the nether roof. With all these materials, Whip has to figure out the gunpowder extraction system from their current place at the bottom of the farm to travel to both Gobland and Animalia. After spending a while constructing pipelines sending gunpowder to and from the creeper farm, Pixel Riffs briefly walks into Gobland. Whip asks for a little help, and a little help is what Pix does. Eventually the pipelines are up and running, with a contraption that appears to be pumping gunpowder through them. These important pipes take gunpowder directly to the new warehouse that has high-tech Goblin contraptions written all over it. But, to finish up the new look of the gunpowder warehouse, a Kraken new railway is constructed with a direct line to Animalia. A railway is also built between the warehouse and Gobland for Whip's share of the gunpowder. Back in the caves of Gobland, a customer arrives at a new boutique. Pixel Riffs is once again back at Whip's empire, but this time he's looking to buy back his precious emerald ore. So, of course, Whip has to sell it for all the raw gold blocks he possibly can. As he is a goblin, he likes tunnels, so his next target for a patented goblin railway is his other neighbour Joel. Whip hopes he can trade sugarcane with the god, since the guy does have a lot of gold hanging around.
Seeing as the sheriff has taken down the wallpaper walls of Tumbletown, Joel decides it's time for him to build another gift for Jimmy. But this time, it's a symbol of their friendship. To prepare, he has a lot of materials to gather, ranging from stacks and stacks of moss and mud to miscellaneous single blocks. While he's doing this, Lizzie visits for unknown reasons and follows him to the ancient capital, where he grabs some cobbled deep slate from Pix. While there, Joel hears some weird noises, but I'm sure that's nothing to worry about.
Whoa! Oh my god!
What's happened?
I don't know, I pressed this book.
Oh my goodness.
What is that?
I don't know, it just hides all the items. What the heck was that?
With all his materials gathered, he sets up in Tumbletown and begins to put up his mural. Once he's done, it's only proper that his bestest bud gets to see his masterpiece, so Joel finds Jimmy and brings him over to show him the best bud's mural.
I literally just came out of my saloon right there, walked forward, and I saw a giant square, and I swear, Joel...
Well, you see,
what is it?
You took down my wall, right?
Yeah?
So I thought that was when we were enemies, right? We're now best buds, as I like to say. And I thought you needed a new wall. I know you're in your villain arc or whatever, and I thought I'd just remind you who your best bud was. So if you wanna turn around, maybe, I'm not sure, you might be able to see it from here.
How have you done that? What is
You get a good view.
Jimmy accepts this as a show of their status as best buds, despite his villain arc. Future historians will take this mural as evidence of a strong friendship between the empires. No past animosity in that relationship at all.
Jem logs on to burning. She takes a short moment to try and remember what she was doing to cause this, and recalls her last meeting with the sheriff. That didn't go so well.
We're looking at you.
Does your horse respect you?
What happened? Why you...
Oh, no.
What are you doing?
We respect you.
So much respecting.
I got the hat.
Hey, it's so much stuff.
Howdy.
After the sun has suitably chastised her for her actions, she takes the time to do a good deed and teach Joel how to work the raid farm. That doesn't go too well either, as Joel accidentally lets a bunch of Vexes loose on the server. Back at dawn, Jem has some creepy stuff going on. First, there are some odd clattering noises, and then her villagers have both had quite the horrible time. One dying to a zombie and the other becoming a witch. Suddenly finding a note in her inventory labeled Mysterious Note does not help matters.
I guess I should probably do something about this note, though. Am I really spending my day going beyond the gates, hunting for chickens for a mysterious book that fell from the sky? Chicken? I'm so sorry about this.
Following the book's instructions, she finds a chicken and cooks it on this campfire in some odd structure nearby. The voices seem to have disappeared. She tries decorating to calm her nerves, but they are distinctly not calm when she spots some soul flame in the entrance of a cave nearby. She's a little annoyed at them, actually. She was kind of busy. And the spirits seem to want to take her deep underground, but really, she's the Sun Princess. It's not her vibe.
No, I don't believe I'm going down there today. As a matter of fact, I've been having a lot of fun as a regular old princess doing some farming stuff. I'm a human, and I make a great human. The human experience is fantastic. And actually, to prove it, I'm gonna get back to farming.
After that, Jem decides to build a windmill, but she needs jungle wood for that. So it's over to Sanctuary she goes. They do a trade for some wood and gossip about the weird voices they've been hearing. So it's not just a Dawn problem.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Jen, have you been hearing some weird noises?
I did hear some weird noises. They wanted chicken.
Yep. Oh, mine wanted turtles.
Jem also declares that Dawn has banned magic, which might not be the best thing to tell the guy in the most magical empire on the server. But she gets back to Dawn and finally builds that windmill. And Dawn, the farms are very important, and yet Dawn doesn't actually have that many. So if Dawn is going to be the farming kingdom, Jem needs to build more farms. She adds some realism to these next farms, building them atop the rocky shores of her enchanting tower island, and drying out some seaweed for the fertilizer. She does get a little distracted by building a chicken coop along the way, though. Now with all this negative stuff going on the server, Jem wants to spend some sunshine. She takes the time to gather a bunch of food and leaves gifts for the other rulers who aren't doing so well. No magic needed here, just some lovely baked goods. She visits the weird campsite again and receives a kind note and some icy arrows. Not sure she's gonna be able to escape the magic like she wants to. Things are heating up for Sausage. His evil self has built a tower he can't even get into, because he keeps getting electrocuted. Quite sad, really. He has some errands to run, so he checks out Joey's flower child, who has grown significantly since the last visit. The magical flower seems pleased with him, and gives him a Turtle Master potion to use when the time is right. Hopefully he'll know when that is. Until then, he will keep this gift safe. He heads to Tumbletown on the business of reporting a crime when he meets the new sheriff. Apparently the real one, not Jimmy. He's older and very respectable, but he seems to be mentoring Jimmy about the role of a sheriff. Sausage reports the anvil thief to this new sheriff.
Okay, not a problem.
Man, that old sheriff smells nice.
That's weird.
Then, they trick him and lock him in a cell. He manages to escape and even manages to get the old sheriff locked up in his place. Tumbletown prison isn't very secure. Sausage checks up on Shelby to see if she's met his evil alternate reality self. She has, and has even managed to make friends. Sausage sounds like he's going to pass out when they're interrupted by the two sheriffs, attempting to murder Shelby in revenge for murdering Jimmy. All about revenge, those guys, even when it doesn't work out for them.
You gonna kill the witch?
You were gonna kill me?
This is exactly like the last time I'd met a witch. Oh my gosh.
We're not all bad.
Did I just hear him monologue?
Jimmy and the other sheriff run around the Evermore, and Sausage has to leave quickly. He's already on the wrong side of the law, but evil him shows up to defend Shelby. You never see the two of them in the same room. Evil Sausage gives her advice on how to get stronger, but perhaps they're not the most morally correct.
Easy. Just consume the souls of the innocent.
Do they have to be innocent ones?
Or let's get to start slowly.
In an effort to lure his evil self, Sausage builds some more streets and houses in front of the church, and a magic tree behind the town hall. He taunts evil Sausage, who promptly kills him and sends him to another dimension. How's he gonna get home?
And with that, join us next week for more chaos and shenanigans. Thank you for watching, liking and subscribing, and thanks to everyone helping out with the project. Check them all out down below.